Hello. As many of you will know, today is my last day in the office as CEO of the HSE. I've only been reflecting actually this week. It's also my last day within the public service, as the past 12 years I've spent in my career at central government, local government, and for the past 3 years or so in the HSE. But there's no doubt across my whole career of 30 years in the private sector and indeed in the public service, I will look back the most fondest and the most inspirational of my 3 years or so with the HSE. I'm often asked, has it been a very difficult job and a difficult role within the HSE? My genuine and sincere answer to that all of the time is no. It's been an absolute privilege to carry this role out. It's been a privilege because of all the people I work with. I get my energy from what I see, what I experience with all of you, particularly in our services, and the care and trust you provide to the people who use our services, our patients and service users, but also many people who work in corporate and management and leadership roles and support roles all across the HSE. When I started on the HSE back in May 2019, I set out 3 really clear priorities for myself and the organisation. First was to secure further investments in our services. And I think we can all proudly look back on that period. With the support of government, we definitely have done that. Secondly was to strengthen our relationship with some of our major and key stakeholders, including government, regulators, trade unions. And again, I think we've made really good progress. There are always challenges, but I think we're in a much better place. And thirdly and importantly was building the public trust and confidence in our health service. And we are always under major challenges, but I think fondly we can look back, particularly over throughout the period of COVID, how the public's trust and confidence in the HSE increased throughout. I also know that because of the many of hundreds and indeed thousands of cards and emails and phone calls that I've got on your behalf, including this week, and to thank you for all of your work and from the public who are really grateful for what we all did during COVID. And when you look back through all of that, we did all that through 5 waves of COVID and also a cyber attack. And that clearly demonstrates for me the tremendous resilience that we have in our healthcare, in our teams and everybody who works in the HSE. And let nobody challenge anybody in the HSE that we don't have the capacity to change or adjust or be agile. I've said this very publicly and very often. I've never seen so much change happen in such a short space in time by so many people with such a great impact on people's lives. And that's all great credit to you and what you've done. So there's no doubt this is by far the hardest decision in my career that I've ever made. I've always said to yourselves and management teams all across the country, in making decisions, we have to be 70% comfortable with them. It's very hard to be 100% comfortable. And that's exactly where I am in this decision. 70% comfortable with my decision, but to be frank and honest, 30% tormented. Indeed, saying goodbye to everybody this week has been a real challenge. I should say making this brief video is a real challenge in itself. Many of you have asked me what next, and all I can say for now is next week I will fly to visit our granddaughter and family in Austin, Texas, and take some time out with family. And that's my commitment. All of us who come to work every day through all of our careers have the great support of people behind us. And for me, that's been my family. And I do want to recognise that support and give some time back to a family for a period of time, and then we'll see. So finally, I want to thank you for everything, all the support that you've given to me, the commitment you've given to the HSE since I have been here. I said it again last week, I certainly am a better person for the experience. I'll truly miss you all. I will miss everyone who I've worked with through the course of the past 3 years. But it has been a tremendous privilege to be on that journey. I sincerely thank you. I wish you all the best in your future careers, and God bless. Thank you.